had my first pumpkin spice latte when I was in high school. It was me, my sister, and my two twin uncles, and we were at an outside mall in the middle of winter. So the obvious choice to warm up was to get a pumpkin spice latte. And funny story, so my sister and I only got one to share. So I drank the last sip of the pumpkin spice latte without telling her. So she got really mad, like that was the last pumpkin spice latte ever created. My first pair of black leggings I got, I think, either my latter years of high school or my first years of college. It was from Old Navy. So Old Navy was the gateway store to becoming a basic bitch, and you'll see why later. So these, I still actually have these leggings, and I still wear them. And from then on, I discovered $3 leggings from Forever 21, and I have like 3 or 4 pairs of them now. My first pair of yoga pants also came from Old Navy. I think I got them around the same time. I'm not quite sure, but these are cropped, so I don't really like them as much. And the second pair of yoga pants I own come from JCPenney, and these actually full length, so I really love them. My first Aeropostale experience, I think my mom and my sister spent like $50–$60 here, and I think they had camis for 2 for $15, and these are the 2 camis I got. Of course, I had to get a white one, but this is, yeah, so this was like early high school, late middle school, like, but way after like all the middle school, all my peers had discovered this store. But I still own this, and it's like torn here. Can you see? I don't know. And then I don't think this cami has as many armpit stains as my other white camis, but yeah. And then the classic, I don't even know like what the point of this built-in bra, that's what it's called, built-in bra. I always like wore a bra with these, even though there was an built-in bra. And I also got a green one because green is my favorite color, has and always, well, yellow was my favorite color at first when I was a kid, but then it became green. And yeah, this green color is kind of like useless now because I can't really wear it with anything, but okay. The classic Aeropostale butterfly logo. My first American Eagle experience was beach week of after first year. So we went to Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach has Tanger outlets, and that was the only way I could afford American Eagle. So if I couldn't afford American Eagle, there's no way I could afford Hollister and Abercrombie & Fitch, so I've never owned anything from American Eagle or Abercrombie. Speaking of beach week, that was also the first time I laid out in the sun, specifically to tan. I've never used a tanning bed, and I will never use a tanning bed because that's just stupid. You're just basically giving yourself skin cancer. My first vest I just recently got, look, Colombia, just kidding, that was not funny. But my mom got it for me from Belk on sale, and I haven't even actually worn it. This is the first time I'm wearing it, because I don't really see the function of vests. Like, does it really keep your core warm? I don't know. Haven't tested out in the wild yet. Yeah, and I have this Columbia vest, but I do not own a North Face because, way too expensive. I also do not own Uggs because they're expensive, and also because they're not vegan, so I would never own a pair of Uggs. But my first pair of tall boots, well, actually, I don't think I ever had tall boots as a kid, but my first pair of tall boots was in college, and it was second year. And well, obviously in college you have to like walk around a lot. Because I live on the East Coast, we have winters and snow and cold. So my roommate at the time told me to get a pair of boots, and I did. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I still own those boots, and it's featured in my winter shoe closet video. But the outsoles are so worn. I'm pretty sure like I worn them like on melted snow, and like the water seeped into my socks. But they're just like so simple, like they're this gray brown color, and so I refuse to throw them away. Seems like my uncles were basic before basic bitches were basic. When he went off to college, he got a MacBook Pro. Were they still Pro? Were they Pro back in 2002? Anyways, he got a Mac laptop, and then when he got a new laptop, he gave that old laptop to me. That was like around the time when our home desktop computer was like getting broken. So that was my first Mac laptop or Apple laptop. Yeah, and that was like junior year of high school, which is really helpful because I needed to write a lot of essays and stuff. And speaking of that uncle, he was also the first person I knew that had an iPhone. He had like the original iPhone. And then when I went off to college, he got me this laptop that I currently use as well. Unfortunately, I am not a full basic bitch in that I have a Samsung and Android and not a iPhone. And that's because I hate the new font. Actually, I haven't had it on my work computer, so I don't hate it as much anymore. But I did not want Yosemite and the whole, what is it, Sacramento, or is it San Francisco font? So I didn't want that on my phone either. So in conclusion, I became a basic bitch sometime in college, and I'm still learning each and every day.